Now, the first thing I learned, and I'm a big quote person, the first thing I learned was about resilience. Because in the process of training for the New York City Marathon, I not only had to get my physical body right to get ready for it, but I also had to prepare my mind. So what I did to get prepared for it was I studied a lot of the greats within their industry. Because I'm a competitive person. I want to know what I need to do to take my mentality to another level to achieve what I was setting out to achieve. I wasn't spending all that time physically to not be prepared mentally. So the first thing I did was I started looking at some of the greats of all time. Muhammad Ali. This exact picture, I have this exact same picture hanging in my workout room in my house. Because this picture reminds me every time I walk in the room that it is up to me to be better walking out of it than when I walked in. But resilience has a lot to do with that. Resilience is all about how you stand strong in the face of adversity and how you bounce back from obstacles, bounce back from downfalls, bounce back from problems. And it is really important that you're resilient at all times. So this quote was very, very applicable to my training for the marathon. Because it wasn't like it was fun. I mean, I'm out there running 16 miles. I'd rather do a whole lot of other things. But every minute that I spent training was a minute that I got better to be prepared for the marathon itself. Now, when I think about resilience, it's that mental, it's sometimes physical strength, but it's mostly mental strength. It's your ability to take a challenge on head on and know that you're going to come out the other side okay. You may come out with some bumps and bruises and scars, but you're going to be okay. So what if I told you right now, all of you, that at some time in the near future, emotionally or mentally, you're going to get knocked flat. You're going to get completely knocked down. What is your first thought? I know that you guys just got knocked down a minute ago when you saw the video pop up, but maybe I'm going to pick on you a little bit, but what is the first thought you have in your mind? Get up. Get up. I'm going to get up. You're not going to keep me down, right? Congratulations, you've already got resilience built in you. We all have it. Sometimes it's buried underneath things from our past mistakes, times that we've either given up or we've been defeated. But when we bury that resilience, it's still there. It's a matter of tapping into it. Now, I gave you warning that sometime in the near future, I didn't tell you exactly when, that you're emotionally or mentally going to get knocked flat. What if you didn't have any warning whatsoever? Has anybody been knocked flat emotionally in the last 3 years? Never saw it coming? No shame in that game. I have. I'll say it flat out. I have been knocked flat through all the things with the pandemic, family issues, all kinds of things. We are constantly in a position where we can be knocked down. But within that, it allows you to be prepared. Now, I mentioned being an athlete previously. I actually played football just down the road at Swanee, about 45 minutes south of here, as a Division III football team. I had a night one night, we were practicing. I was an inside linebacker. I was 250 pounds. Yes, I was 250 pounds. It's hard to believe. It's still hard for me to believe when I see pictures of myself. But there was a play. It was a screen. Receiver catches the ball. I'm pursuing the receiver. I'm going this way. Receiver sees me, cuts back. I make a move here. Do you realize how much force it takes to send a 250-pound person horizontal? Not flat, like not just drop to the ground, like in the air, like cartoon, like Looney Tunes style. That takes a lot of force. I got hit so hard, and I never saw it coming. And it took a little bit of time, but I did get up, and I kept playing. I'm not saying I'm the poster child for resilience, because I may have cried a little bit. It hurt really bad. But I didn't give up football. I didn't walk away from football. I had a bad night. But what that did was it taught me to be more balanced in what I was doing, to be more aware of what was going on. It's a lesson that you learn once and once only in that situation. But how many times do we do that on a day-to-day basis? We have a bad day. We have something that goes wrong. We are conditioned to be focused on negative bias. What that means is you can have a great day all day long. Everything could go perfectly. You can have an immaculate day on all counts. One person says something that you don't like. One person says something negative to you. You have one negative thought. Somebody gets you at the end of the day. How was your day? It was okay. Literally 99.5% of your day was great. Couldn't have been better. That one thing challenged you. It made you feel bad about yourself. We hang on to that. Understanding that that's going to happen and understanding that you're going to be faced with those kinds of adverse times and those challenges will let you have your feet shoulder width apart mentally. And anybody that's ever played football or any other contact sport, this is where you have your power, mentally and emotionally as well. So if you're taking care of yourself, if you're investing in self-care, if you're doing the things that you need to do to take care of you on a day-to-day basis, if you're recognizing when those negative cues are going to come, or being prepared when they come unannounced, you'll be ready to bounce back from those adverse situations.